Welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. This cocktail is a secret handshake from the Jazz Age, a cocktail of high society elite that fell out of fashion only to be resurrected by modern bartenders. It's potent, minty fresh, and deceptively simple. It's essentially a brandy-based after eight. We're making the Stinger. It has a 3-ingredient structure that hides a powerful kick, perfect for cutting through the richness of a big meal. Before we dive into the recipe, we need to talk about its structure. You see, the Stinger belongs to the ancient duo cocktail family, just a spirit and a liqueur. But like the richer flip cocktails, the Stinger served the same heavy-hitting purpose, a rich, powerful nightcap that would settle your stomach and settle your mind after a grand dinner. The Stinger is a true pre-prohibition classic, originating around the 1890s in New York City. It was quickly adopted by the upper class and became known as the ultimate society drink. Now, for a cocktail with such a long history and famous devotees, you'd think the creator would be in the history books. Well, not quite. The identity of the bartender who first mixed the Stinger is lost to history. It wasn't a single person, but rather an evolution from earlier brandy and mint cocktails, like the one called the Judge, which appeared in the cocktail books in the 1890s. The Stinger was a product of the New York bar scene, not a singular inventor. But while we don't know who created it, we know exactly who made it famous: the notorious society playboy Reginald Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt was an heir to a railroad fortune, and in the 1920s, he was an American celebrity. He loved the Stinger so much that he made mixing them for his guests a daily ritual at his lavish New York City mansion. He didn't invent the cocktail, but he adopted it, served it relentlessly, and cemented its reputation as a definitive high society tipple. This is why for decades, the Stinger appeared in movies and books as the drink of the elite. It's a classic example of a cocktail gaining its legendary status not from the original bartender, but from the famous patron to ever order it. Historically, the Stinger was always consumed as a nightcap to sting, or cut, the richness of a grand dinner. It was so ubiquitous in pop culture that it appeared in everything from the 1956 film High Society to the pages of James Bond's novel Diamonds Are Forever. Interestingly, the Stinger had a brief resurgence during the Prohibition. Why? Because the bracing flavor of the strong, sweet Crème de Menthe was perfect for masking the foul taste of the low-quality illicit brandy available at the time. It was the only way to make bathtub booze palatable. The original recipe was often brutally simple, 2-to-1 or even a 1-to-1 ratio of Cognac to Crème de Menthe. Death & Co.'s recipe, which we are using today, is a smart refinement. They keep the iconic flavor, but dial back the overwhelming sweetness for a more balanced experience. Now let's mix this aristocratic nightcap. We'll start by pouring 2 ounces of our finest Cognac into our shaker. The warmth of the aged grape brandy is a foundation. It provides deep, oaky, and subtly sweet fruit notes that will pair with our mint. Use a solid VS or VSOP that's expressive enough to hold its own. Next, we're gonna need ½ an ounce of Crème de Menthe. This is the sting. Crème de Menthe is a mint liqueur. We use a clear version, not the green one, to keep the cocktail elegant and prevent it from looking like a swamp monster. Using a high-quality, authentic liqueur here is vital, as cheaper brands can taste like synthetic toothpaste. And finally, the Death & Co. modification. 1 teaspoon of classic gum syrup. This small addition might seem redundant since we already have a liqueur, but it's key. It provides a little extra viscosity and ensures a smooth, silky texture to the cocktail. Now add your ice, and we're gonna short shake this. Now, while many spirit-forward cocktails are stirred, the Stinger is traditionally shaken to get it aggressively cold. Now we're going to strain this beautiful, clear liquid into our rocks glass filled with crushed ice. The crushed ice is mandatory here. It melts rapidly to dilute the strong spirits and keep the cocktail frosty. Let's top this up with some more crushed ice, and we're going to garnish this with a simple mint sprig. Now it's time for the best part. Let's taste it. Now this is a powerful minty cocktail that pulls no punches. If your usual post-meal routine involves an espresso or a small glass of something strong, the Stinger is your next step. Its high proof and minty freshness are designed to be a palate cleansing digestif. It truly removes the sting of life, or at least a rich meal. Make no mistake, this is a boozy cocktail. The Cognac is the star, only tempered by the cooling mint. If you like the intensity of a classic old-fashioned or martini, you'll appreciate this cocktail. Forget the artificial synthetic flavors you might be picturing. When made with quality ingredients, the mint here is bracing, fresh, and elegant. It's the ultimate mint cocktail that feels sophisticated and frosty. The Stinger has has a long, boozy reach. There's no citrus or soda to dilute the heat of the brandy, so if you're sensitive to that alcohol burn, this might be too much. It's not a sipper for the faint of heart. There's no citrus, no bitters, and no complex spice. It's just brandy and mint. If you prefer the tangy complexity of a whiskey sour or the layered depth of a Manhattan, this specialized flip cocktail might feel too singular in flavor. We all have memories of terrible artificial cocktails. If you can't get past the idea of crème de menthe, or if you don't want to invest in the high quality white liqueur needed to make this right, you'll be missing the point. This liqueur has a bad reputation from the era of overly sweet artificial cocktails. The Stinger is a refined choice for a specific moment. It's simple, elegant, and packs a real punch. If you loved this deep dive into cocktail history, be sure to hit the like button and drop a comment below, and subscribe so you don't miss the next week's Thirsty Thursday. Make sure to check the description for our syrups, and until next time, stay thirsty, my friends. Cheers.